Chapter 1, Section 9, Tables and Equations. We're going to learn how to take an equation and use a table to figure out the solutions for that equation. Now the equation I'm going to use in this case is going to be y equals 2x plus 1. I want you to notice that we have an x and y terms in this equation. So we have two unknowns in this equation. And the table, we're going to do this. We're going to make our t, and we're going to make this our input, or our x, and our output, or our y. So when I put a value in for x, I can determine what my value for y is going to be. I always like using the smallest numbers possible to figure out what my y value is. So let's start out with a real easy one, 0. If I put 0 in for x, okay, and that's my input, y equals 2 times 0 plus 1. Well, 2 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. So I know my output, my y, right there, is going to equal 1. Let's use another easy number for my x. Let's use 1. Y equals 2 times 1 plus 1. Well, 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. And the last one I like to use, I always like to stay on either side of 0, especially when I'm going to be doing some graphing, which we're going to get into. So I'm going to use -1. So what I've basically done now is I've gone 0, 1 above 0, and 1 below 0. All right? So let's try y equals 2 times a -1 plus 1. Well, 2 times a -1 is -2, plus 1 is a -1. Now I've successfully used this table right here to find solutions for this equation right here. Next, let's take a look at an equation with two variables, y and x, and an ordered pair. Well, what's an ordered pair? Let's first discuss that. Ordered pair. Ordered pair is a point or a coordinate point. We're going to call it an ordered pair of x and y. So if I was to give you an equation, let's say y equals x minus 4, and an ordered pair of 5 and 1, would 5 and 1 be a solution to this equation? Well, we know that if we look at the ordered pair, this is my x and this is my y. We can replace the x here with a 5, right? So we could write this equation as y equals 5 minus 4. 5 minus 4 equals 1. 1 is what the value of the y is, and we replaced the x with the 5, so we know that yes, this is a solution for this equation. 5 and 1, that ordered pair, is a solution for y equals x minus 4.